Hi, what's up? How is it going? Today's video we are going to design a jotter for this woman. So here in CorelDraw 2021. So without further ado, let's step into it. So this pictures is gonna be in the description below for you to download and make use of. So let's step on it. So right now let's go on and change the page to A5, which is normal size jotter. So it's gonna be threefold jotter. So let's go ahead to rectangle tool, double click on that, automatically snap it into the page. So what we are going to do next is to really make this bigger. So what we are going to do right now is to create an object on top of it. So right now let's go on to pick these two, add colors to the color palette. So let's sample this color from my body. Good. So let's apply the color to the object. So let's go on to select our transparency tools, then you go over to this page and change the merge mode to subtract. Good. Let's use multiply. I think subtract is a bit okay. So let's go on and turn the object behind it to grayscale. Let's see the outcome. Convert to bitmap, then select your grayscale. I think it's quite nice this way. So let's go on and just reduce the object a bit, then select everything, go ahead and convert to bitmap. In this case we are going to click on this drop down menu, then choose RGB, hit OK. Wait a while for that to finish up. So let's go on and lighten it all up by adding depth to it. Go ahead to effect, then select your adjust, then hit on tone curve. A dialog box pops up. So right from here we can let's preset. So let's give it life, then drag this a bit downward. I think this is quite nice, so it's okay. Good, nice one. So what we are going to do right now is to really create an object. So let's create a circle just like so. Good, nice one. So let's go on and Powerclip this object into it. Let me show you how to do that with a very step-by-step task. Go ahead to object, then you locate Powerclip, hit on place inside frame. Automatically an indication of an arrow shows up asking you where you are going to Powerclip this into, which is this object. Let's select it. Automatically it's Powerclipped. Hold out key, select the image, then make it wider a bit. So when you are okay with that, set outline to none, then let's copy inward the object a bit. Right click when you get to your destination, automatically copy paste, then set the outline to object by right clicking on white. Automatically it takes effect. So what we needed to do is to just hit on F12, a dialog box pops up. So let's change the thickness of the outline to 5. It's okay. I think that's nice. So let's group it all up, Ctrl G. So let's Powerclip the object. So go ahead to object, then you hit on point on Powerclip, then you hit on place inside frame. Automatically an indication of an arrow shows up. So let's select the object in which we want to Powerclip this object into. Automatically it Powerclip. Hold out key. Mind you, let me show you the two steps you can actually use to edit this image. Let's right click, then you locate edit Powerclip. It takes you right inside, then you edit. So let me to opt out, right click, then finish editing. So the fastest way to do it is to hold on Alt key, then you select the image. Automatically it selects it right inside the container without you getting inside the container to edit it. So can you see how powerful it is? That's nice. So let's power clip the image that we want to use. Power clip key, so adjust the image the way you want it. So let's bring in the text, likewise this golden object right here. So what we needed to do is to adjust this aside, then let's go ahead and create an object on top of the gold, just like so. So right now what we're going to be doing is to actually sample this color from here, then apply it to the object. Good, nice one. That's quite nice. So let's go ahead and just change the fonts to Futurati, then you go ahead and bolding it all up. So let's hit Ctrl K to break it into pieces, then let's bring this down. So let's make that black at first, then let's go ahead and make an arrangement of the text. So go ahead, hit Ctrl K to break it into pieces, then let's have this fabulous to be down here, then select all of this, let's group it, Ctrl G, then pull it all up, then move this closer to it at first. So what we're going to be doing now is to bring this 70 into that box, Control page down, Control page up on your keyboard. Automatically you have it at the top of so what we are going to do right now is to apply what's it called, let's apply create an effect to that. So let's drag, double click at the middle, so let's apply gray color to that. There you have it. Move the white portion closer to each other, then the gray closer to each other. Good, that's quite nice. Bring this down a bit closer, then go ahead, set the outline to white. So let's hit Ctrl K to break all the text into pieces, bring this all up, then let's drag this a bit downward, make it wider, zoom down. So what we're going to be doing now is to hit Ctrl K to break it into pieces, move this a bit closer to each other. So let's go ahead and apply gradient shadow effect to that with the help of shadow tool. Drag, release, automatically it applies. Then you go ahead to object, locate, break for object selected apart, automatically breaks, then you group it all up again, Ctrl G, there you have it. So position this at the top, then let's go ahead and make this a bit bigger. So mind you, let's right drag this on top of the BD, give it that same effects, then let's go ahead and have it somewhere around here. Move this a bit closer to it. That's quite nice. Good. So what we're going to be doing is to actually have this to be let's use script fonts. Let's use Hello Paris. This quite nice. Move this a bit closer, PD at 70, likewise this has to be the same fonts. So let's go ahead and drag this on top of it, then release your mouse, copy, select copy all properties, automatically it applies. Then let's reduce that a bit, this has to be silenced. Then let's take this and cut it off, then paste it right here, position it right there. Good, nice one. It's actually nice. Good. So what we are going to do in essence is to really create a drop down object just like so, so that there will be correlation between this object right here with the fabulous. So let's go ahead and just apply gradient effect with the help of what's it called, Jotter fill tool. So let's click the top part, then let's make it a darker color right there. That's nice. Good. So what we're going to be doing now is to set it behind, control page down, then let's have this reduce a bit, then let's apply what's it called, shadow to that. Good, that's quite nice. Go over, break drop shadow apart, automatically breaks, then you group it all up. That's quite nice. Nice one. So mind you, this design right here, we are going to adjust this, ungroup it, then go ahead, let's widen it all up a bit. Quite nice. Good. Make it bigger a bit. So let's reposition it well. Good. I think that's nice. So let's zoom up. So let's go on and have the date to be the bold. It doesn't have to be loud. Then let's go ahead and break that accordingly. Break right from here. So go ahead, so let's give it, you know, left to right alignment. There you have it. It has to be capital letter. Good. Let's reduce it a bit. Go ahead and have it closer to each other. That's quite nice. Good. So what we are going to do now is to create a line. So let's go ahead and make it black. Right click on black, then you hit on F12, a dialog pops up. So let's make it a dotted line. Good. So go ahead and make it, you know, 3 points. It's okay. That's quite loud. Let's make it 1 point. Good. That's nice. So position it, you know, closer. So rotate that. So let's position this at the top of it. Good. That's quite nice. So select everything, reduce it a bit. Good. Position it well. Good. Nice one. Zoom down. So we are almost done with this. So what we are going to do right now is to go ahead and duplicate this, flip it to the other side, right click. When it gets to the other side, right click, automatically copy paste, and let's delete this. So let's bring this a bit closer. So right now what we're going to be doing is to convert this to black and white, so that we can have a kind of abstract, you know, outlook of what we are designing. It doesn't have to be, you know, the same way it is as colored. So let's convert that to bitmap, convert it to bitmap. So right from here, choose grayscale. It's okay. Nice one. Can you see that? So let's bring life into this image. Go ahead to effect, then look at adjust, then you hit on tone curve. So right now all we needed to do is to bring life to it, reset. So let's go ahead and pull this all up, then bring this a bit downwards. Can you see that? That's quite nice. It's okay. So let's go ahead and make it duplicate inward, then right click, make that white. Go ahead, extract the content, then you delete that content. Right click, let's unappear the star on the object, locate frame type, then hit on frame, automatically disappear. Set the outline to none, then copy inward a bit. Right click when you get to destination, widen it all up a bit, give it grayscale. So let's Powerclip the picture of the woman, then hold Alt key, select the picture, choose it a bit, position it so well. That's quite nice. So let's select everything, group it all up. So what we needed to do is to apply shadow to that, drag. There you have that. So right now what we are going to do is to change the appearance of the shadow. So let's give it kind of this color. I think that's nice. So let's go ahead, group. Nice one. Go ahead to ungroup that, ungroup the color, then you go ahead, there you have it. So go ahead, make that total white, so spacing it all up. Actually, we are done with the Jotter, so what we are going to do right now is to create a mockup for it so that it could look presentable to the clients. So let's go ahead and create a mockup. Go ahead to your what's it called, Bezier ellipse tool, create a perfect circle right there. So mind you, we're gonna have to make that grayscale, so let's go on and create an object on top of it. So make this a bit, gray, then group it, so duplicate it downward, copy it. When you get to destination, automatically copy paste, then you hit on Ctrl R for a repeat, zoom down, continue, Ctrl R for a repeat. Good, 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 nice one. So let's group it, Ctrl G, then duplicate it, flip it to the other side. After that, position it so well. Good, nice one. Good. So what we are going to do right now is to set the outline of the background to none. Then let's go ahead and group everything together. Group, go ahead to your shadow tool, get a shadow so that we can see that clearly. Good, nice one. So go ahead to object, break drop shadow apart, automatically paste, and you group it all up again. So let's create a background for that so that we can actually see clearly. Nice one. Make the background grayscale. Good, widen it all up a bit. It's quite nice. So there we have everything intact. So here we come to the tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the button below subscribe, and don't forget to hit that like button so that other people can benefit from what we have shared so far. As I always say in my channel, see you in the next video. Bye for now.